morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, guys. How are you doing this morning? I'm telling you, it's cold. Gosh, it's cold, and I'm not a fan of tea. I'm taking very hot water. Don't mind, I'm in the office. Yes, don't mind my cup. So, the reason why I'm educating people about HIV is because I've been working in a HIV environment for like 9 years, and I felt like I should share some of the information I have about HIV. So it's very important to go and know your HIV status. Once you know your HIV status, you will know how to take care of yourself. If you are negative, you will continue protecting yourself. If you're positive, you're supposed to start care. Yeah. And HIV is not a death sentence. HIV is just a condition. It's a condition. Don't worry about, in Kenya, we have so other sickness that people are taking drugs daily. We have pressure, we have diabetic, even them they take their drug deals daily. And some of the diabetic patients, they inject themselves daily. Yeah, pressure, you have to take your drugs daily. The same case with HIV. So what is important is just accepting yourself that I have tested, I'm HIV positive, and I'm supposed to live positively. And by doing that is by taking your medication correctly, consistently, because you're supposed to take daily at a certain hour. If it's 8, it should be 8. Consistent, yeah? And some of the things that we do when you go to test for HIV, we will start with post-test. Post-test is where we prepare a client to know what is HIV, how does HIV work, what will happen if the results are HIV positive, what will happen if the results are HIV negative. Yeah, we prepare client for all that, and we work for that with that client until he or she accepts herself. And then from there we go for testing itself. We have to currently we are you can test using ELISA. You can do a PCR, but PCR is a bit costly, or you can choose to use Determine. Determine, most of the hospital is free, and if you're HIV positive, they will repeat with another test that is called fast response. But if it's negative, we don't repeat the test. Sawa. And again, as we wait for the result to run, we do the interpretation chart. There are some of the people don't know how to interpret if when it's positive and when it's negative. So at the result run, we will interpret as we continue with the counseling as we wait for the results. Then if the results come out positive, we will do counseling. We'll talk about stigma, acceptance, disclosure, and all that. And we always encourage every person who has tested positive to link into care, because the earlier you start your care, the better for you. The more you'll be healthier, the more you'll live long. Those who say that if you're HIV positive, you're going to die, no. You can die from any other sickness. Yeah, it doesn't have eti watu HIV ndio wanakufa. Ni wangapi wanatembea wanagongwa na gari wanakufa, and wanaacha mwenye anakunywa dawa. And then after your positive result, you will start care. Currently you'll be given 3 types of drugs. You'll be given Septrin. Septrin is an antibiotic. You'll be given ADTB, isoniazid. ADTB is for a patient with HIV wanapatanga TB virahisi. That's why we give anti-TB to prevent you from getting TB, right? And then now you'll be given ARVs, and then you'll be encouraged, you'll be educated on how to take them. Clinician will explain to you, as even the counselor will counsel you until you come to acceptance. And another important thing, it's always good to disclose to someone that you are close to. You can disclose to your spouse, your friend, your family, or someone. The reason why you're supposed to disclose, so that someone can work with you, encouraging you and all that. Or you can look for a treatment buddy. Treatment buddy is someone who will be checking to you, like calling you, have you taken your medication? Let's say if you take your medication at 8, that person is always there for you to encourage you. At 8, remember to take your medication, right? And being HIV positive does not mean you have to get married to someone who is HIV positive. No, you can be HIV positive and get married to a negative person. You can use protection, or the person who is negative can use PrEP, right? Yes, and you can get pregnant as long as when you want the baby, you will talk to your doctor, so he or she can advise you the best time to conceive, especially if your viral load is higher. It's not encouraged, because you understand when someone is HIV positive, the immunity inakwanga chini and inakwanga chini. So we wait until the immunity is higher. That is the right time to conceive. And yeah, my time is running up. We will continue with the same discussion until next time. We can talk about stigma or something. If you have question, you can ask, but just know it's very important. And if you don't know your status, please go and check your HIV status. If you don't know your partner status, wacha nikwambie, go test as a couple so that you can know your HIV status. If you're negative, you'll be able to take care of yourself. If you're positive, you will start medication, right? Yeah, and if you have a friend or family who is HIV positive, please work with that person, encourage her or him, tell him it's very important to take his or her medication. Yeah, if you have any question, you can always reach out to me. Yes. I'm just sharing the little knowledge that I have of HIV. So next time we are going to talk about stigma. We have different type of stigma. We have self-stigma, we have people stigma, workplace, and all that. Sawa. But once you accept yourself, you will not have to worry about all that and stigma, right? So thank you so much for listening. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share. Yeah. Toodles. Thank you so much.